In the world of naval warfare, visibility is a weakness. The ships that dominate aren't the ones making headlines with firepower alone. They're the ones that vanish into the mist, detect threats before radar even notices them, and strike without warning. India's INS Himgiri is built exactly for that kind of war. Launched under Project 17A, Himgiri is India's latest stealth frigate, part of a class that blends cutting-edge combat capability with advanced low observability design. It's the second in a line that began with INS Nilgiri, and together, these vessels form the backbone of a new naval doctrine, one that isn't just about presence, but precision. From the outside, Himgiri looks sleek, 149 meters of angular surfaces, built with radar-absorbing materials and contours meant to scatter enemy signals. But beneath the skin, it's a floating data center armed to the teeth. The ship integrates an indigenous combat management system, multiple sensor arrays, and a 3D surveillance radar that together form an intelligence net around it. Any threat in air, on sea, or underwater gets detected and tracked long before it comes into range. And when something does come into range, Himgiri doesn't hesitate. Its Barak 8 missile system, co-developed with Israel, is designed to knock out incoming aircraft or anti-ship missiles at long distances. The system is already combat-tested and known for its agility and high kill probability. For threats that manage to sneak close, it has a rapid-fire close-in weapon system that can unleash a bullet storm and shred incoming missiles or drones. But defense is only half the story. What makes Himgiri truly dangerous is its offensive muscle. It's armed with the BrahMos, arguably the fastest cruise missile in operation today. Flying at nearly 3 times the speed of sound, it can smash into enemy ships or coastal targets from 400 kilometers away. One launch, one hit, and the target's gone. Add in torpedoes, anti-submarine rockets, and the ability to deploy a multi-role helicopter, and you get a platform that can dominate the surface and stalk the deep. And it's fast. With a top speed of 55 kilometers per hour and a range of 5,500 nautical miles, INS Himgiri can move from the Andamans to the Gulf without refueling. That kind of endurance makes it perfect for blue water operations, not just guarding the Indian coastline, but projecting power far beyond it. What's equally important is how much of it is built in India. Over 75% of the components are indigenous, from the propulsion systems to the data networks. The ship is being constructed at Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, and its siblings are rolling out from Mazagon Dock Limited. In a defense environment where countries are scrambling to diversify away from foreign dependencies, this makes India one of the very few nations with full-spectrum warship production capability. But how does Himgiri stack up globally? Look at the Type 54A frigates used by China. More of them, yes, but less stealthy and not equipped with supersonic strike capability like BrahMos. The US Navy's Freedom-class littoral combat ships are faster, but they sacrifice endurance and survivability for speed and modularity. France's Frem frigates are close-in build philosophy, stealthy, multi-mission, and deeply integrated, but significantly more expensive per unit, partly due to Western system licensing. Where India has pulled ahead with Project 17A is the balance of cost, capability, and stealth. INS Himgiri isn't the most powerful ship in the world, but it might be the most efficient one in its category. It doesn't try to be a destroyer. It doesn't need to. What it does is control the battle space quietly and decisively. In the coming decade, these ships will form the naval tip of the spear for India's maritime presence in the Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Sea, and increasingly the Indo-Pacific. Because in naval warfare, the deadliest things don't roar, they glide. And INS Himgiri is designed to glide, hunt, and vanish before the enemy even knows it's there.